SummerSlam ever, in my opinion. These are the results for WWE SummerSlam 2018. Let's just get on with it. Quick question. Did this result surprise anyone? Not me. Even though it took Selena Vega to have her freaking feet on the ropes while she rolled up Lana. Yeah, Lana slapped Andrade. But again, anyone surprised by the result? No. Rusev Day buried. That's basically it. That's basically what this fucking shit was for. It was for Andrade to get a win, Selena to get a win, and to bury Rusev Day and Lana Day all at the fucking same time. Oh, they're cheering Rusev Day. They got Rusev. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of it. Let's bury that. This was the start of the burial of certain careers here at the SummerSlam. Seriously. But I'm not surprised by this result at all. Andrade and Selena win. Rusev Day, Lana Day buried. I'm sorry, people, but I'm looking for anyone that actually gave a fuck about this match, or that actually thought that this match was going to be the best match of the night. And since it was on the freaking kickoff show / pre-show, championship, I might add, should never be on a freaking kickoff / pre-show. Again, I'm not surprised at all by the result, even though I picked Drew Gulak. But once again, I'm going to say it. I don't give a fuck about the cruiserweights, and I don't care about the cruiserweights. There's nothing personal going on. There's no big feuds going on. They was just like, here's Cedric Alexander. Now be good, because the last couple of cruiserweight champions that we had either got suspended or, got fired or, walked out on us, whatever. So Cedric Alexander is having this long reign, and it doesn't even freaking mean anything because, again, we don't care about the... Okay, maybe I'm using the we out of my terms. Look. Yeah, maybe I'm overstepping my bounds by saying the word we, but I'll make a correction. I don't give a fuck about the cruiserweights. So once again, in lucky fashion, the B team retain. They retain against the Revival. They retain against the Revival. They retain against the Revival. You talk about killing momentum. You talk about killing teams. You talk about putting middle fingers all up on NXT people. That was it. That was the beginning of it for this show, but still, it was just... this is the pre-show. This is the kickoff show, and already everything is just middle fingered all the way to the max. The BT wins, Revival just down, out. Maybe they'll get a rematch on Raw. Don't really give a damn at this point. They should have won it at this event on the main freaking show because it was a title match. Now we get to the main show. So you kick this off with the Intercontinental Championship match, who had a lunatic in one corner and a psychopath, quote unquote, psychopath in the other corner. All right, good match. Yes, it was. Interference, not to the match, not per se. I mean, you had Drew McIntyre and Dean Ambrose get into it, and after a dirty deeds and a super kick and a curve stomp later, we have a new Intercontinental Champion. When Ambrose got in the ring, I was like, okay, double cross, come on, do it. Fuck that shit, fuck that this shield shit, come on. But that didn't happen. Seth Rollins, once again, Intercontinental Champion. I have no problem with him being Intercontinental Champion. But they could have spiced it up just a bit with a Dean Ambrose double cross. So, yeah, Shield Brethren got together again, and at least this result made sense. At least this result wasn't insulting our intelligence, and a good match was given. And at least this result, I mean, it could have went either way, and things maybe would have been fine. But at the same time, if Dolph Ziggler would have won clean, it would have been like, seriously? Yeah, but I didn't think that was going to happen. And the disqualification didn't play out. So, there you have it. Seth Rollins, once again, Intercontinental Champion. The fucked up part about this was it was an actual good match. For the SmackDown Tag Team Championship, it was. It was a good match to a certain point. Everyone had their spots, including Kofi Kingston getting attacked outside of the ring. Yes, Xavier Woods was the one in the match with Big E. And again, it was a pretty cool match, but the New Day win by disqualification. Yeah, it looked like the Bludgeons were going to lose, but it actually looked like they were going to win at one point when they did the double lift-up powerbomb to Xavier Woods, but Xavier kicked out. And I was like, okay, they're actually making Xavier mean something here. But it was by disqualification that the New Day won, so the titles didn't change hands. And the New Day getting the championships and running with them again, I don't think that would have been well received, because New Day have gone as far as they could have gone, but the question remains, who's going to take out the Bludgeon Brothers? Is it going to be during a triple threat or a fatal four-way or anything like that? Or is it going to be a Hell in a Cell situation, which Hell in a Cell is the next event? Hell in a Cell tag team match. The New Day and the Usos did it, and they did that shit well. Can the Bludgeon Brothers do it with a team? Aside Hell in a Cell and give us a great match, and maybe the titles change hands then? Only time will tell. But the Bludgeons are still tag team champions, even though they lost by disqualification. This match went pretty quick. There were no shenanigans to try to disqualification or a count out, even though it could have been a double count out. Wait, what if it would have been a double disqualification? Yeah, but they didn't go that route. They didn't even have any interference come out. They just had Kevin Owens literally get destroyed by Braun Strowman. Even a chokeslam outside of the ring on the freaking steel beginning of the ramp, and that was like messed up. Yeah, got ran over a couple of times, a power slam. Yeah, it was basically Kevin Owens getting destroyed in the match, with no hint of interference or count out, disqualification, whatever. So why have all that stipulation there if you're not even going to hint at it? That just didn't make any sense to me. But even though I predicted some hell of a confrontation and a hell of a twist between the Money in the Bank and the Universal Championship match, none of that shit happened. And you have Braun Strowman, still Mr. Monster in the Bank. This is why I didn't want Charlotte in the match. Charlotte in the match basically was a middle finger to Becky Lynch. Carmella wasn't even the one that got pinned in the match. Becky Lynch was. Becky Lynch had to disarm her. Becky Lynch got hit with natural selection. Becky Lynch got pinned. So now Charlotte Flair is now once again the SmackDown Women's Champion. So let me get this straight. You had Carmella cash in on Charlotte, beat Charlotte Flair on one-on-one, gets challenged by Asuka, nothing. Becky Lynch was the next challenger, but you didn't do that shit one-on-one. You didn't do that shit one-on-one. You're telling me that you couldn't have Becky Lynch get this championship first, and then what happens? Oh, okay. After the match, you have Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair hugging it out. Not once, but twice. And then Becky snaps, slaps Charlotte, beats her down, throws her over the announce table, and storms off. Yes, Chance, you deserve it, Chance. Why couldn't that shit have happened after Becky Lynch lost the fucking championship to Charlotte? Oh no. So you're going to turn her heel now, and maybe it doesn't really fucking mean anything. Maybe she's going to chase Charlotte to nothingness because Carmella is going to get her freaking rematch sooner or later. Come on. By the rules, she better. So what's going to happen here? You have Becky, oh no, former best friends now. So you couldn't do this and continue it on Raw between Sasha and Bayley, but now you're going to do this between Becky and Charlotte. Oh goodness, Charlotte. So we're back where we fucking started on SmackDown as Charlotte Flair as the freaking women's champion. You couldn't fucking give it to Asuka. You couldn't give it to Asuka. You stupid. You had Carmella run with a championship and you couldn't do this with Asuka at all. Asuka out of the picture, nowhere to be fucking seen. No championships, whatever. You give this shit back to Charlotte. That it just doesn't make any sense to me. If you feel any different, please comment below. Tell me that I'm wrong and explain your fucking reasons why. Don't be fanboy or fangirlish. I love Charlotte. She deserves the championship. Again, at least have someone else like Asuka or even Becky get the belt and run with it. Maybe Becky still can get it by hook or by crook, whatever. But still, it's still stupid to me how all of this shit went about. Becky didn't even get a one-on-one encounter, which is, no. I'm not hearing any of this. Poor Becky. It's funny. This was a good match until the result. By disqualification, Samoa Joe wins. Why? Because Samoa Joe had the nerve in the middle of the freaking match, or almost at the ending of the freaking match, to get on the announce table and get the microphone because AJ Styles' wife was in attendance. Wendy Styles was there and brought one of their daughters there and was like, hey, yeah, we have a special guest tonight, Wendy Styles, and you brought your little daughter. Yeah, AJ's coming home tonight. Ha ha ha. And then at the end of the match, yeah, I told you that, I promised that I'll be bringing, your dad's going to be coming home tonight, but it looks like he's not. But I'll be your new daddy. And that's when AJ Styles lost it. From outside and just tackles Samoa Joe from the announcer's table onto the freaking timekeeper area, throws a couple of people over, and then gets a chair and starts beating down Joe. Oh well, disqualification, and AJ Styles just goes and leaves with his family that was sitting in attendance. So once again, this result was messed up. I just thought that Samoa Joe was going to be WWE champion and that AJ Styles was finally going to step down. But yeah, oh my god, this is personal. Oh yeah. But anyway, this result was garbage to me because of AJ Styles snapping. It's like, ugh. So now what? Now what? Are you going to have a rematch between these two? Is it going to be extra personal? Is it going to be a Hell in a Cell match for the WWE Championship? What are you going to do here? Who is going to take this belt off AJ Styles? Who? I don't know. Not Nakamura, not Rusev. Only got one shot. Joe just got his shot. And what? Is it going to be Joe again? Anyway, it was a good match until the result. AJ Styles, still WWE champion, but he lost by disqualification. Bitches, I told you so. Daniel Bryan being beat fairly, one-on-one, by The Miz, couldn't fucking happen. I told you so. Pussy, Miz, I told you so. Running away, coward, needs someone to help him every freaking time. I told you so. So again, you want this guy to be WWE champion, but he can't get past just about anyone one-on-one convincingly. Needs his wife, needs someone, just needs help just in general. Once again, I told you so. So for all of you doubters, for all of you say, oh no, he's a good wrestler, he's good, yeah, he talking to Mike, all that, threat, no, can't do anything by himself. Can't fucking wrestle a 5-star match and just leave it all in the fucking ring. Wow, even John Cena can do that. Yes, that's right, Miz is beneath Cena. Even Roman Reigns has given us a 5-star match. Wow. And even he's given us a good match against Daniel Bryan once upon a time. And the Miz can't. He couldn't. Not without help. He couldn't do it without help. He couldn't do it without assistance. So once again, the theme told you so. It was fun, but it was also a little pathetic watching Constable Baron Corbin beg and plead at the beginning of the match, talking about no to Demon, no with all that face paint, no, no, no. Yeah, because the Demon Finn Balor came out and basically just dispatched of Baron Corbin, Constable Corbin, Corporate Corbin, whatever. Dispatched of him and just won the match. Alright. Stay the Demon 24/7. And get back to the top and get to the Universal Championship. Because now, you know what? More on that in a bit. So Nakamura retaining, that was pretty much common sense. Oh, well, we won't give you the WWE Championship, but the United States Championship, here you go. Here you go. Run with that. Run with that for a while. Jeff Hardy crashed and burned and took himself out of the freaking match with a swanton on the freaking apron because he was about to hit it in the ring, but Nakamura rolled out to the apron and Jeff Hardy did the swanton anyway, and Nakamura moves out of the way and apron just, and then he got put back in the ring for a Kinshasa, and that was it. Randy Orton came, well, his music hit, and he decided to walk down to the ring after the match, but he didn't attack because Jeff Hardy was already crashed and burned. So, oh well. So the consolation prize for Nakamura continues as he retains the United States Championship. So let me get this straight, WWE. Ronda Rousey is now Raw Women's Champion. So you can give her the Raw Women's Championship, but you couldn't give SmackDown Women's Championship to Asuka. You're telling me that someone that spent time, gave effort, gave great matches, went undefeated, and made a name for herself in WWE, NXT, WWE, whatever, and she gets the main roster, and you turn her to shit. Ronda Rousey, however, comes from the UFC, basically does nothing. Even in this match, all she did was droopy Alexa Bliss around and fuck with her arm, and that was it. And now you give her the Raw Women's Championship. Seriously? I'm not hearing that one bit. Oh, and Natalya comes out, the Bella Twin comes out and celebrate. And I'm in my head, I'm like, okay, it happened on SmackDown. It happened with their Women's Championship. Betrayal. Betrayal. Come on, break. Get, attack. And it didn't fucking happen. So again, you have Ronda Rousey as the Raw Women's Champion. That just doesn't make any sense to me. Even though I knew that it was going to freaking happen. But again, you have Ronda Rousey and you have Asuka. Yeah, doesn't make any sense to me. And if you feel different, please lay it on me. Comment below. Please tell me that I'm just like out of touch or whatever. Go ahead. I await. Please. Just try to convince me. Try to sell this to me that Ronda Rousey deserves a championship while Asuka is just gone, poof, out of the title picture and treated like shit. You know, part of this was messed up from the get-go. Before the match even began between Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar, you had Braun Strowman come out with the briefcase in hand, and he basically announces his intentions. He's like, I know the history of this Money in the Bank contract. I'm not going to be a coward and cash this in while someone's back is turned. I'm not going to miss my way. I'm going to do it right in front of your face. So whoever wins between you two, good luck, because after the match, someone's going to get these hands. So Braun was out there watching Superman punch, Superman punch, Superman punch, spear, spear, freaking choke lock, and okay, again, and Superman punch and spear through the ropes, and Braun Strowman gets taken out with an F5, and then steel chairs, and Money in the Bank briefcases, and Money in the Bank briefcase gets tossed up the ramp, and next thing you know, Suplex City begins with Germans, but then Roman Reigns reigns supreme with a spear when Brock Lesnar tries to bring a chair and tries to beat him down, and that's it. Roman Reigns is now the Universal Champion, and no cash-in took place. Yeah. Pretty much the worst SummerSlam ever, in my opinion. So, that's it. I'm not even going to try to rant anymore. I ranted enough about this freaking event. You have 4 title changes in this event. Only one of them made sense. So, and that was the Intercontinental Championship, if you're debating that. No, Charlotte winning made no sense unless you're going to have Becky Lynch rip the title off of her. And Ronda Rousey champion makes no sense at all whatsoever. And I guess that, yeah, she got 2 title shots, and you have women on the roster that's just waiting to get their chance, to get their reign, that has everything better than Ronda Rousey as far as WWE is concerned. Oh yeah, this is anyway, what are your thoughts to this event? I think it's the worst SummerSlam ever. I'm sticking with that opinion. Do you have a different opinion? Do you think it was the best ever? Or are there things that you liked that I disliked? Please leave a comment below. Tell me how you feel. If I'm full of shit, go ahead. You're not going to hurt my feelings by words, damn it. You're just not. Why? Because I have high self-esteem. They could have did this a lot better. A whole lot better. But, once again, this is WWE, and they like to things. If you're on YouTube, yeah, I pointed to my middle finger and I pointed up, by the way, if you're listening to this on Spreaker.com or Apple's iTunes. If you are, thank you once again for joining along. If you're on YouTube, hit that like button, hit subscribe, set up those notifications. Thank you for joining along once again. Where are they going to go? All right, so the biggest event of the summer, oh, yeah, where are they going to go from here for a lot of these rivalries? Hell in a Cell is right around the corner. Get Miz and Daniel Bryan inside Hell in a Cell and see what happens. Drop kicks, body slams, throwing motherfuckers over the top rope, both feet hitting the floor. Yes, I'm a wrestling fan. This is the theme, and the theme is go. Credits.